We go game by game.
Okay.
For the season.
Okay.
And you give a win or a loss, and we find out how you think your team is going to do.
Okay.
And obviously, we're going to do it for your Detroit Lions.
I'm going to apologize ahead of time.
Here we go. And we're going to give it for inspiration. Here we go. Play the music, please. Be a little bit more. Give us a little bit more inspiring music that you got over there. There we go. I kind of dig this one.
Ooh, that was nice.
There you go, Mikey.
Quincy Isaiah.
Here we go.
For his Detroit Lions, the win-loss game, as we call it, for the 2023 season, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. And we start with the Thursday night opener at Kansas City. Win-loss, Quincy Isaiah.
Yeah, I say a hard-fought loss.
Okay, understood.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout.
Okay, an L nonetheless.
Yes.
Chris, can you put an asterisk next to that?
A
hard loss.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Back and forth game.
That's the thing, though. I feel like we winning the next, 6 games.
Okay, so hold on.
Let's go.
One at a time here.
All right, my
Home
bad.
for Seattle. That's a win.
It's a win.
Home for the Falcons.
It's a win.
At the Green Bay Packers on a short week Thursday night.
I think.
Difference between a 2-2 start or a 3-1 start, Quincy Isaiah.
It's at Green Bay. No, we taking that.
That's
We
right.
taking
That's
that.
how you ended. You sent Aaron Rodgers to the Jets for
Yes.
crying out loud in
Let's
that
go.
building. Okay, 3-1. Home for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, we taking that one.
Good, teach Bryce Young a lesson.
Yes.
That's a win at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, I don't trust them. That's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah.
And then at the Baltimore Ravens.
We might drop that one.
Okay, that's a loss.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So and by the way, there's no moral victories anymore. It's either win-loss. I gave you the first moral victory. Okay,
all
right now,
that's fair.
5-2. Now it is home for the Raiders on a Monday night. Whole country watching on ESPN.
That's a dub.
That's a dub, and they go to the bye week at 6-2. Coming out. Are you going to go to this game at the Los Angeles Chargers?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to get some tickets.
What do you mean trying? It's over. We'll send you. We sent Henry Winkler there for crying out loud last year. We can send Quincy Isaiah.
Please,
oh, yeah.
I would love to.
Oh, we got you hooked up. This is what happens when you come on the show.
I see.
Okay. Yes, you do see me, and I see you. At the Los Angeles Chargers, what do you got?
It's coming off a bye. Mm-hmm. We might drop that one.
Okay. So now I can go through the Chargers for those tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Home for the Chicago Bears.
That's a dub.
That's a dub. All right. Home for the Packers on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep. This is the first in a few years, a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get a win on Thanksgiving.
You've got it. Okay, so now we've got, what are we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-3 going into New Orleans.
Yes.
Yes. 9-3 at the Chicago Bears going for the season sweep.
Yes.
That's a win.
Wow.
Home for the
Yes.
Broncos.
Yes.
Wow. At the Vikings.
Yes.
At the Dallas Cowboys.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Home for the Vikings.
We might drop that one.
Okay, because you're pulling your starters because you've only have 3 losses.
Yep. We might drop that one.
That is a 13-4 Detroit Lions season, according to Quincy Isaiah.
That's
all right.
I'm like, I don't know if I feel great about that.
You got caught up in the flow.
I did. No, that first Green Bay game, it might be, I think, a lot of emotions, because you gotta let those divisional games.
Of course.
They're tough. So I'm like,
right,
we might drop that first one, but I think
you
we
might,
get the
and then so what? It's still 13-4 because if you're going to change that one, I've got to change the game that you're physically at to a win. You're not going to show up for a loss.
That's what I'm thinking too.
You can't do that.
But I feel like the Chargers got some stuff to prove. Like,
they do,
and they might be a little tough this year.
All right, it's 13-4. We're sticking with it, or 12-4-1 with the one being a moral victory.
Yeah. I like that.
A hard-fought loss.
Yes. Contested.
Yes.
Hard-fought loss.
But you're not. I like that because you're like you are, included we, not going to go on national television when the NFL thinks you can give Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs a game for our viewing pleasure when they put their banner up in Kansas City and think that you're showing up and getting the doors blown off. That is not happening.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Otherwise, a kneecap or might get bit.
And that's why I'm saying it's not going. I just don't believe that. I think it's going to be a tough game.
Okay.
It's going to be a fun game to watch.
Well, it is a thrill to have you here. I'm a huge fan of your work. And then Grassland is coming out soon. And then you come back here when we can talk more.
All right. Cool.
Okay? More than just what we've been talking about.
He should come back before that Cowboys-Lions game to see if he wants to change his prediction.
Oh, that's the Cowboy fan over in the corner.
No. You trust him?
Great question. Great question. Oh, hold on a second.
Like, I want to know that.
By the way, a great question. And I love the way you, Quincy Isaiah, just set that up. Great question. Because that is the crux of the Dallas Cowboy conundrum.
Isn't it time
annually? Do you trust them?
Do you? Yeah. I do.
All right.
Hold on a minute. Do you trust them the tune of...
we had
TJ do the win-loss game for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think I actually picked Dallas to lose that game.
Hold on. No, you had them winning that game.
Okay, well then.
But you had them 11-6. You had them losing to the Jets because you're smart.
Come on.
You had them losing at San Francisco, at Philadelphia, home for the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's one of those games.
Yeah, okay, well, you don't trust them.
Yeah.
To answer Quincy's question. You had them losing at the Bills and then losing at the Commanders in the last game because you think they're just going to pull people.
Yeah, it'll be a wrap by then.
Great question, Quincy.
Yeah.
Great question.
Because, like, every year... Y'all going to the Super Bowl, right? Y'all going this year, too?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Every year, Quincy.
When was the last time y'all won a playoff game?
I mean, you probably weren't even born then.
No, they won a playoff game recently.
Playoff game. Oh yeah, last year.
No, to the Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl.
Oh,
is a different question. That's the do you trust?
But I can't talk too much because y'all been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Quincy, I have a tier system, which
would
mean that technically.
Oh man, do we bring that up before we send Quincy out?
Club to actually be able to talk football with me because
I think you would respect these rules. Actually,
I understand.
Can you put them up before we send Quincy out? This is too much fun.
Quincy's my man, so
this is because we're introducing Quincy to our experience here, and the first of what I said, many visits to this program.
Yeah.
TJ is a diehard Cowboy fan, despite being from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Here's TJ's rules. Let's put up on the screen. These are the ways in which you can argue with him about football. If you have 3 or more Super Bowl wins, you can talk. You're in the VIP. You're in the VIP. If you have 1 or 2 Super Bowl wins, you're in the club. Mm-hmm. No Super Bowl wins, wait in line. If you've never even been to the Super Bowl, Quincy, you've got to stay at home.
Yeah, cancel your Uber. Just return that new
you can't even
you bought from the mall.
You're not allowed to argue.
Netflix and chill.
So okay, he violated rule tier 4.
But I like Quincy. That's my man. So I'll allow him to, and I feel good about his lines.
You're giving him tier 2 stat. Put it up one more time because he's never been to the Super Bowl. First of all, clearly he's not at home.
He's
here.
Right.
And clearly you're giving him tier 2 status in the club.
I'll let him in. I'll give him one of the free drink tickets.
No, I'll chill in the line.
You'll wait in line?
I'll talk my junk in line.
Okay, it might be cold out. Is all I'm saying.
I respect it. I respect it. Like, we haven't made a Super Bowl appearance. I'll chill out in no line.
All right, but I'm gonna send my man to come out and get you before the night's over.
We coming. I'm coming inside.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's figure that out.
I'm coming inside
the next
eventually.
time. Let's hope. Okay, hold on a minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, by December 30th, we'll have you on top of the next year.
I'm just saying.
Let's do it.
All right, cool.
At the very least, if not before. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.